Hey everyone! This is probably going to be one of the strangest videos I've ever made because usually when I make a video I'm inspired and I kind of think about what I'm going to say in advance, but to be honest, I actually can't believe I'm sitting here making this video right now, and here's why. This week has been an absolute insane miracle in terms of everything that's happened over here at Wrapunzel headquarters. We have done three massively big transitions. The first one being that we moved locations. Basically, meaning that we picked up and moved all the Rapunzel tichels and scarves to our new location, which we've been sharing news about on Facebook, and you saw all the pictures. It's beautiful, it's amazing. We also have worked on, completed, designed, just made a brand new website for you. We have moved our website over. Basically, we hope that we've given you all the things that you've been asking for over all these years to the best of our ability, and we made a new website. It's ready to go. It's actually ready to go tonight, which is why I'm making this video, which is like, whoa, amazing. So I'm completely, I don't have words right now, which is really rare for me. And even more than that, we have also prepared for you and gotten ready a new line, which is our summer line, which is one of our biggest, most beautiful lines that we've ever had. And that's like tons of work. So these things like moving locations, having a brand new website, making a brand new website, and the summer line within 1 week. And it's happening. Like, this is a great announcement. I'm going to share with you the whole story of everything that's happened behind the scenes this week. But we are going to be launching the new Wrapunzel.com, and we're going to be operating out of our new location, featuring the new summer line tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And for those of you that don't know, tonight is the night of Lag Bomer, which is the midpoint of the Omer period that we are counting between Pesach and Shavuot. And it's a night of intense celebration because it's a night where we break from our chains of mourning, of working on ourselves. I mean, we're going to continue working on ourselves all the way up to Shavuot, but it's a time that we basically get up, enjoy dancing. We have bonfires everywhere. It's an intense celebration. And for us as a tichel store, also many Jewish people have not been doing any shopping from the time of Passover up until now. So it was like this great dream that, wouldn't it be just amazing if we could launch the new summer line on Lag Bomer? But I didn't say anything to really anyone in public because you never know, it might not have happened, and I didn't want to make any promises. But here we are. Lag Bomer is starting tonight. I mean, the sun is still out right now, but it's going to be starting tonight, and it's just going to be such a happy, joyous occasion, and we can bring you your brand new Wrapunzel website and brand new tichels on the night of Lag Bomer, where we have so many celebrations. So this is happening. This is really like the site, God willing, will be live tonight. And, while who knows, it might crash, something might happen, and, whatever does happen, we will be here to deal with it and do everything we can to serve you as you deserve and give you everything that you'd want. But there's some really cute kids there. But basically, no matter what happens tonight, it's just an absolute miracle that I'm sitting here right now telling you that we've done all this. So I want to just tell you a little bit of the backstory of what's happened. 3 months ago, we sat down and had a Wrapunzel ladies meeting for all the ladies that were on site. And what we talked about was basically we've been for the last over a year in this wonderful basement apartment that is a block and a half away from my own apartment. And we love our landlord. It's a really cute space, but it's really small, and especially with Lila, our business manager, and Yehudis, our quality control and seamstress, coming on the team and being there every day, it was getting really, really crowded, and it was actually impeding our ability to serve you and get your orders out, and just we were tripping over each other. That was, while thank God we get along very well and we have a lot of fun, there was no way to have a conversation that wasn't with everyone there, and it was difficult because you had to, half the stock was in my basement, so if someone was in the middle of the order and something was in my basement, they had to pick up and go to my house even though it was a block and a half away. It was really just not an ideal business flow. So, and it was we were just bursting at the gills. And so we needed to make a move. So we talked about it, what ideally we would want, and we started looking. And we found this place that is just gorgeous and perfect, and there was no way we could afford it. Like, but, you know, amongst all the other places, we started talking to the owner of the place, and he owns, so he doesn't own, but he's the kind of manager of the place, but he's part of this big dental company that has a gazillion warehouses all over everywhere. And in this particular warehouse, it had a back kind of officey type space and a small little warehouse room, which was like, for us, huge, like this massive dreamboat step up, like, but we talked to him. He's a, you know, Orthodox Jewish person as well, and we talked to him about what we're doing, what we hope to do, and what we can afford at this point, and we made it work. Our business manager Lila figured out a way to make it work with him, and he helped us paint it. He did all this stuff to make it nice and homey, and it's like this lovely, you've seen pictures, it's amazing. It's like this lovely office space where we can all get our work done at our own desks instead of tripping over each other. And, you know, I was sitting on the floor most of the time. It's this lovely place, and then in the back room is our packing room, where we just like can really, really be efficient and do what we're best at, which is such a dream come true. Like, we've been there for the last couple of days, and it's just like the atmosphere and productivity and everything has completely changed, and we are so looking forward to everything that we'll be able to accomplish with this new space. So we packed up, we moved on Monday, we made the actual move. I'm gonna, like, you know, be thanking people in this video for everything they did to make this happen, but obviously, like, I'm gonna miss some things, but I'm gonna do my absolute best. You know, Yedida, our on-site manager, like, you know, prepared everything in bins, like basically everything, you know, was completely ready for the moving guys to come get it. Her on-site team, Rivka and Elisheva, did everything. All the boxes were labeled, where they're gonna go in the room, so like when we unpacked them, they were right where they needed to be. It was just so efficient and so perfect. So like when the moving guys came, they estimated that it was going to take a certain amount of time for them to do the move, and we actually completed the move over 2 hours before we estimated, which is crazy. Usually you go overtime when you make a move like that. So like we were just flabbergasted, like, we're done, the move is done, now we can start counting and putting everything on the shelves. It was amazing. So like the move was just like, it was, I mean, I'm not going to say it was easy, but it was like, it was smooth and easy, because like we all came together. It's like, who's good at what and what do we need to do? And like, look, Andrea's not good like, you know, organizing a move at all. I really am terrible at that. So like Yedida is like the person that's going to do it, and this is why she's amazing. And like, it was just to watch it come together and happen and just finish in advance was incredible. And in the meantime, you know, we have Miriam, who's been working on this new website for a while. You know, it's basically been on the back burner because we've been doing other stuff, but come around Pesach time, we kind of said that, you know, we're really going to make this new website happen for you guys. And between Miriam doing all the tech stuff and, you know, basically everything we asked for her, she's like, sure. And I'm like, really? And then like it's done in 5 minutes. And like, she's magic. I don't know how she does it, but she does it. And Naomi has been working tirelessly with Rachel to get all the products online. We didn't want any glitches. It's a whole story, but we've been through so many websites, and whenever we transfer information over from the old website, something gets lost in the code and gets glitchy, so we wanted to start everything from scratch, which means we had to rewrite and redo and recount and redo, like just redo everything, which is a lot of work, but we want to do it because every time we transfer things over, something has gotten glitchy, and you guys all know how our site has been glitchy, and we just felt that we really wanted to start over brand new. But my gosh, Naomi and Rachel just plugging away, like, you know, the whole photo database, like everything is jumbled up, all these like thousands and thousands and thousands of photos that they have to rename because we lost the names in the process, and like they have to like sort it out, like just stuff that boggles my mind these ladies are doing. Like, and we did it. We did it, like, and, you know, Yehudis jumped on board to help them out with, like, all the photos, getting all the photos organized, all the descriptions of the products, counting the products, like, it happened. It really, really happened. Like, the site, like, I'm sitting here saying, like, you know, I was like, ladies, do you think we're going to be ready to launch at 9 o'clock tomorrow? And I was like, oh, maybe, okay, I'm not going to say anything because, like, you know, I don't even want to hope for it. And, like, what time is it? It's, like, just after 5, and we still have some tests to run, but they're basically super, we've already run the tests, like we're just doubling them to make absolutely sure things are gonna work. And it's ready. Like the site is actually ready. And we have like all these crazy, amazing new features you're gonna see. You're gonna love it. And then the new line, which, Lila started talking, hey, we have a new line that we have to launch, like, you should go pick it out. And I was like, wouldn't it be amazing, with the whole Omer and Pesach and people now shopping and, they're moving to the new place and the new site, like, if we, like, did it all at once, because, like, then we don't have to recount things twice, you know what I mean? Like, if we have to recount it when we move and recount it when we do the new site, like, then we only have to do it once. And, like, then we only have to, like, instead of making the summer line on one site and then copying everything over and redoing everything twice, like, we could just do it once. And, like, the whole move could happen and, like, it could just all happen at once. And, like, she's like, you're insane. And everyone's like, you're insane. I'm like, I know, I'm insane. It's like, there's no way that's actually going to happen. But wouldn't that be really cool? We're like, yeah, that would be really, really cool if that happened. And it happened. Like, it's happened. And we're actually 10 ahead of schedule. Like, it's, this is what happens when you get a team of ladies that really, really believe in what they're doing and really, really know and own their own individual strengths. And we're basically, Leah and her, we're not stepping over each other because we all have our own abilities and we're very clear on what we can bring to the team. Andrea shouldn't be, doing anything mathematical or business-wise because that's just not how my brain works, but someone else needs to be doing that, and someone else needs to be doing the on-site stuff, and like someone else needs to be answering the emails, and just when we all work together like we've been doing for this, we've been doing it for a while, but especially this past week, look at what happens. Like, we're ready. So there's another story that I have to tell you that, yesterday we're just unpacking from the move, and I'm asking, what do you guys think? Are we going to be able to get ready tomorrow? And it was like, yeah, we would have to literally be here 24 hours, and that's exhausting. So I was like, you know what? It's just counting. There's a lot of ladies in Baltimore that have very good color sense. Let's just get them on board and have them help us out. So let's make an open call for people to come help, just count quantities. So we had 4 ladies who were going to come in, and Leah came in, and Mrs. Quitner, Elishaba's mom, came in. Deidre, one of our models, came in as well, and Hannah, one of the sister of one of our good friends, who's actually now our very good friend, came in, and they just worked they'd never been in this working environment, worked with these ladies before, but they just were ready to go and pitch in, and they just were an awesome team of awesome, counting everything and making lists and handing the list to the right person, putting it online. It was just I was watching it and I was this is a miracle. It's beautiful. It's amazing. And they're done. They were done so far ahead of schedule. I'm sitting here, I'm when am I going to have a glass of wine or something while we're, in the meantime, while we're waiting for Lag Bomer to come in, because we can't launch before then. But what are we going to do? It's so amazing. And it's just, everyone seems to have, thank God, really found where they shine and really found what their strength is, and really someone it's a funny story. This morning I went to Yedida and I said, hey, should I call Naomi and give her some of the quantities that we've counted? And she was like, you can do that, but Andrea, I gave them so many quantities last night, there's no way, absolutely no way that at this time in the morning that they're done what I gave them last night. So let's, leave them. So, and then I call Naomi and I'm like, hey, just, I know you're working on the stuff you did I gave you last night. Just give me a heads up when you want me to send you the stuff that we're doing right now. And she's like, send it right now. I'm done. We're done. Rachel and I did it. And I was like, huh? How did you do that? and I still don't know how. Maybe one day they'll share their secret with me on how they did all that updating just in a couple of hours last night. Anyway, the Wrapunzel site is launching tonight at 9 p.m. with the new summer line. We are going to be operating from our new beautiful location, and it's just, this is proof to me really that you might have a skeptic like me that just doesn't believe it's going to happen, but when you have the right people together on a really deep level of emunah, that no matter what happens, we're together, and if a disaster happens, we're still together. We're doing this for the right reasons. We're doing this for our customers. We're doing this for the happiness of the world. We're not in it for ourselves, and whatever happens, happens. anything can happen, like, you know, and we'll see what happens tonight. The website might crash, but you know what, we're all in this together. We're going to have a great time. We can't wait to bring these beautiful tichels to you. Just, you know, choose something that makes you shine. Really, really, really choose something for your friend that makes her shine as well, because like that's really what we're all about. We just want to make you happy. So this is a really long video. I've been, you know, for someone that's kind of speechless, I've been talking a lot, but there you go, ladies. We'll see you tonight. Bye.